What if reality isn't a simulation, but something deeper? In today's world, we are surrounded by technology. We live through screens, communicate through applications, and often define life in terms of code, networks, and systems. So it is no surprise that many people are drawn to a powerful idea. What if this entire world is just a simulation? This theory suggests that everything we see, feel, and think is part of a complex digital program created by a higher intelligence. Movies, scientists, and even technology leaders have explored this idea. It is thrilling. It makes sense in our digital age. But what if this idea, this simulation theory, is missing something? Not because it is wrong, but because it does not tell the whole story. Have you ever sat quietly in nature or looked at the stars and felt something? Something real, alive, but unexplainable? Not code, not programming, just presence. Something beyond logic, something that does not need to be rendered, because it already is. This video is not here to disprove the simulation theory. It is here to go deeper. Let's explore a different question. What if reality is not a simulation, but a conscious unfolding? What if the very thing simulation theory leaves out, awareness, is not a byproduct of the system, but the foundation of everything? Because no matter how advanced a simulation might be, it still needs something to experience it. Your awareness. Think about it. Before any theory, before any question, one thing is always present, the part of you that is aware, the part that sees, feels, and notices. That awareness is not coded. It is not a machine. It is not even in your brain. It simply is. And once you notice it, truly notice it, everything starts to change. You begin to realize that every experience, every sound, every thought, every feeling does not happen in the outside world. It happens within awareness. This is not philosophy. It is your actual experience right now. Try it. Close your eyes, watch a thought appear, then disappear. Now, ask yourself, what is watching? That still, quiet space behind the thought. That is you, the real you. It is not a theory. It is not a belief. It is the only thing you have never been without. Long before humans invented code, created computers, or imagined simulations, that presence was already there, silent, clear, unchanging. Science is beginning to notice this too. Quantum physics talks about the observer effect, how particles behave differently when observed. Some neuroscientists suggest consciousness is not something the brain creates. It may be as fundamental as time or space itself. So maybe the simulation theory is pointing us somewhere. But instead of looking outward, maybe it is time to look inward, because the answer is not hidden in the code. It is hidden in the silence between your thoughts. It is in the awareness that holds every emotion, every question, every experience. You do not need to decode reality. You are already inside the one thing that does not need decoding. So, pause, breathe, and let yourself notice it. If this spoke to something deep in you, you are not alone. We are all exploring this mystery together. And maybe, just maybe, this is not a simulation at all. Maybe it is something much more real.